Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. We are still at Imola, and we are about to get underway with the race, and I am still joined by Ant. Are you looking forward to the race, sir?
Even more so this time round. Yeah, we've had a few EA game issues, let's put it that way.
As we always do when the new game is coming out.
Yes. Looking forward to what new features they've got in glitches. 'Cause that's what they work on, isn't it? Like new ways to have.
What will be the new glitches?
Scenarios.
I think my least favourite was, do you remember when this game came out and you got that disgusting audio glitch?
Oh my god, that was F122.
Was that F122?
Yeah, that was F122.
Oh my god, it was disgusting,
It was
whichever
terrible.
game it was. Oh my gosh.
Spitting.
Yeah!
What the?
Oh, that was the worst glitch I've known on an F1 game.
Yeah. It's like you couldn't even... You had no... I don't know. Checkpoints, and it's not the right word, but you couldn't make anything out of the sounds you had. It's not like... It was just random.
Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I've got a upshift, I've got a downshift, or whatever. You just couldn't do anything with the hearing.
No, exactly. You had to actually look at your on-screen display, and you're like, I don't have time for this. I'm focusing on other things.
I've got a car ahead of me, behind me.
But no, let me look on the one
curb to avoid.
Let me look at the on-screen display so I know when to change gears. For goodness sake.
Oh no, it was something.
It was definitely something.
This is what it would sound like. It was like, you know, imagine you're on the motorway and you've got a window slightly open and you're doing 80 miles per hour, and that's the sound it was.
That's exactly it. Yes. So let's see what tyres people have gone for. Interesting.
Is there going to be any surprises?
Most are mediums, as you would expect.
Oh, okay.
You've got Nick Beattie on the softs, and you've got Woomax, J Sarge, and Jinxie on the hards.
I'm surprised at that.
I'm very surprised at that, given that the weather is confirmed.
Yes. We can talk about it on the stream?
Yes, we can. I mean, they're all out now. They're driving away. We can talk about whatever we want at this point. It's getting wet in 15 minutes, boys. Why do you need hard tyres?
Yeah, 15 minutes. How many laps does that equate to? Maybe 12 laps? If there's a safety car, let's say it's 9 laps.
Yeah, I mean, mediums will take you there easily. Softs will take you there at a push. You know.
Yeah. Actually, if it's 15 minutes, mediums, I think I'd prefer mediums. Just to still have the grip once the rain starts coming, because it's nice to have tyre temperature, but if you don't actually have any grip in the tyres left...
Yeah, I mean, the softs would take you there, but the wet would come out and you would be sliding all over the place, most likely.
I think so, yeah. It's going to be interesting. And,
it's going to be a very interesting race.
Someone's running off the track. It's an AlphaTauri. I don't know if a wheel's been disconnected. Everyone seems to be going safely. Okay, so we had an issue. A driver set a lap time but was on a quali ban. It was Woomax, so he's at the back of the grid with Nick Beattie. So they've got 2 different tyres, which has promoted Fox up to P7.
Which is a big result for Fox in that situation.
Yeah.
He wants to be able to make as many places as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Woomax isn't exactly in... Yep.
I was just going to say, and he's got Mark ahead of him, who is a tough defender.
Yeah.
He can really make you work for your position. Oh, and Fox missed his grid box as well.
Oh man, we'll be ready to pounce. Right.
5 lights, and we are... not going anywhere.
Waiting.
And we're away! And J Sarge had a lightning start on his hard tyres. What a getaway! He's side by side with Sam Flan going into one. Who's going to be braver on the brakes? J Sarge goes through.
Oh, Martin's been spun around by Monster.
Oh no!
And he's at the back of the field after turn one, and he's struggling. He's got plenty of tyre temperature in the rears. He's cooked them because of the spin. So he's struggling to go back, and he's back on track. So, at the front,
J Sarge is just, in the nicest way, driving away a little bit. He's already got 0.7 of a second. I judged him for using the hard tyres, but he seems very confident on them.
they are a nice tie on this game. And once they get going, they're good, but I wouldn't expect that on lap one, you know.
No, indeed. He's very confident on those hard tyres. Womack's already up to P13, by the way. What a start by Womack's.
Well, yeah, well, there was a spin for Martin down in P20, so that's one free position. But yeah, that's 6 positions made up. So he'll be very happy with that.
He'll be very happy with that.
Ban.
Jake seems to be struggling a bit with straight line speed, so he's definitely got a confident wet setup on.
Yep. I think he's done the right thing. It doesn't really matter what you're doing at the start of the race. It's what's
Scottish Ninja's lost his front wing.
Oh.
Not entirely sure what's happened there. Oh! I think I saw some bodywork flying there.
I missed that.
There's a little bit of chaos, I think.
Are you sure he lost his front wing? Isn't it the Ferrari mechanics who forgot to install it?
I mean,
that could be
anything's possible with Ferrari mechanics. This car feels light. Why?
We are in Imola. We are at home. We don't need the front wing.
No. Just drive faster. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
Fox has got a little bit of a gap to Armand now, though. So although he's not making the impressions on Mark yet, he is at least getting himself into a comfortable little gap.
Yeah, he's going to need that gap. If as you said, he's lacking front straight line speed, which it looks like he is under Delta. He's going to need to have a pretty healthy gap to Armour, because he's an attacking driver.
He's a very attacking driver, but he's a very clean attacking driver. I will give him that.
Yeah. And we've got a few drivers pitting, so yeah, there must have been, as you said, a
bit of chaos.
So we've got Krusty T, Nerd Duncan, and who is it? It's Scottish Ninja. Yeah. Going in for his front wing.
I'm not sure what's happened to Bit. He must have pit on the first lap because he's way off the back, unfortunately.
Yeah, I completely missed that, which proves I'm not biased at all. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He'll definitely be hoping for a safety car, just like Martin and the other 3 guys at the back. So 5 people are really suffering at the start of this race.
I'll tell you someone who probably really wants a safety car right now is Fox. Because he's just slowly falling off the front 6.
He has. He's 1.2 seconds away, but he won't be under threat from Armour. I think Armour missed the detection point. So he should be safe from him for this lap.
Safe for another lap, but he's going to want a safety car. And here comes Sam Flan with DRS back into the lead of the race.
I mean, if the wings are comparable between 2 drivers, there's absolutely nothing you can do on this straight line.
No, absolutely. Armar's caught right back up to Fox, though, actually. Not sure if that's an ERS choice or if he just made it in the detection point.
No, he was using his ERS. He didn't have... Oh, no!
Oh, who's gone round there? Oh, it's Armand!
That's Armand. No, it's Armand.
Armand!
And, it's Monster.
Safety car!
He's lost his front wing, so there's the safety car that's going to be saving definitely the bottom 4 we have.
Yep.
Martin was catching up, and Nick BT has gone in a spin as well. So I don't know what
Ooh.
happened, but he's probably cooked his soft tyres. Expect a few drivers to go for soft tyres,
Yeah.
and maybe even Sarge.
It'll be interesting to see if people do stop at this point.
Yep. As we were saying earlier on, if the rain is coming in 50, well, it won't be 15 minutes now. It'll probably be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What will that be? What lap? Maybe lap 9, 10?
Jinx
something like
C, ooh, looked like he was going to pit, but he did a little fake there, and nobody pits.
that. Okay, interesting. So who's
Sticking
going
to their
be-
strategy.
Yeah. Arma isn't pitting. I'm surprised by that, because he wouldn't be losing that much, and the drivers at the back are definitely going to be pitting. Rendog is pitting. Morsa will be going. He's got no front wing, and Single Track is pitting, and he's got damage as well. Oh my! I don't know how he got that damage, if it was at the start or afterwards, because Nick BT had a spin, and Nick BT isn't pitting. He's got 3 lap full tyres. I'm surprised by that, because I mean he's winning 3 positions. Is that worth it compared to having fresh softs to get ready for the
Particularly if
wet
you've
conditions?
spun on your softs, I'd think you've taken a bit of wear out of them at that point.
Yeah, that's another reason. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, we'll see. Bit is staying out. I'll be having a word with him at the end of this race.
Yeah. Bad Bit. What are you doing?
Right, so front cars have caught up, and I think that Martin will be struggling to catch up for this lap. Maybe, yeah, they're entering the final sector, so we'll probably have the safety car coming in at the end of lap 6.
I'm pretty sure
which
it's
leaves us with this-
coded that you have to pass the start-finish line once under safety car, so you'll get minimum 2 laps under safety car, basically.
Unless
it's late in the race.
The safety car comes out. Yeah, how late in the race it is, and sometimes it depends on how early in the lap the safety car comes out. Because sometimes that first lap, even if you're not running behind it, it counts it as a lap under the safety car conditions. So you only have 1 lap where you're actually behind it, as long as everybody catches up, of course. But yeah, it's definitely going. Yeah, it's going on. It's just past the pit lane, so it leaves us with another lap.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had less than kind of 2 laps under safety car. But maybe that's just my luck, you know.
I wish it could sometimes just be 1 lap. You know, we're here for racing.
Yeah.
We're not here for. Wait, give me a second, please.
Yep. But yeah, I think this has definitely saved Fox a little bit, who was falling off the pack.
I'm back. Sorry?
I was just saying, this has definitely helped Fox, who was starting to fall off the front runners a bit. Just gives him a bit of time to reset, get his head refocused, and hopefully be able to attack a bit more in this second stint.
Yeah, I think you're right, and it won't suit the hard tyre drivers, because the medium drivers won't be having as much wear.
Yeah, exactly.
By the point the safety car comes out, so the performance delta they would have been pretty. Yeah, it would have been in their advantage. But now the mediums might have the advantage till the end, and their strategy call might not work out.
Yeah.
We should be getting the call in 5 seconds or something.
There you go. And of course, the big thing's going to be getting the strategy right, switching to wet tyres. You can gain or lose a lot by making that call.
And with the way the lobby's been set up, the rain could be pouring down very quickly, so the how's it called? The
switchover.
Performance switches. Yeah, the switchover will be very quick, and it'll be crucial to get the right point. But it's still looking sunny, so all
far,
eyes on Samflan.
As he goes through the double left-hander. Oh, and Monster gets 5 seconds, and he has gone. And he really hasn't caught J Sarge sleeping there at all. But Airways was caught sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, it's quite the gap. Yeah, having already a second gap is, yeah. Well, it's exactly what J Sarge wants.
Yeah,
No pressure from
absolutely.
the back. He loves being the one to put pressure on people, so this suits him very
Absolutely, he
well.
does, yes.
Okay, so Fox as well. He's not had
He's
too bad of a
putting
start, but look at who's
Dondage
behind
under a
him.
lot of pressure here.
We've got Womax up into P8. With all the
Yeah,
issues that
Wumax
other
is having
people
a
have had.
great little race.
Yeah.
But then Damalek is sticking right onto the back of him as well. Ooh, right onto the back of him, practically pushing him through Aqua Minerale.
A lap ago I was saying it was sunny, but I don't know if you've had a look at onboards, but we can definitely see clouds, and
It's
some of them
much
look a bit
less
darker.
sunny, yes.
Yeah. So someone's definitely been doing a rain dance.
Definitely wasn't me.
Probably Toto is, just to get Fox the performance he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
And
All
there's
bits
issues
gone
at the
round by
back
the looks of it. Or had an issue of something.
Yeah, that group is way off. I didn't notice that earlier on. Did you see anything happen?
No. Oh, it's suddenly looking very, very nasty when you're on board. The weather is changing
Scottish is off.
very quickly now.
I'm wondering if Scottish has got some rear wing damage or something. You know firsthand how bad that could be. Yeah.
I think he might do
No.
because he's just letting people through. Oh, yeah, that's some rear wing damage right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a telltale sign of rear wing damage.
It's undrivable. Looking just that little bit grayer.
I think the track temp has significantly dropped because J Sarge is looking much less confident on those hard tyres now.
That's a very good point. The hard tyres are good when it's really sunny, but once the track temperatures go down a bit, they can become a bit tricky.
They can, yeah.
Jinxie's ready to put pressure on him.
Fox is hanging on to the back of Dondage nicely, though. He's got more pace in this second stint.
Shadows are slowly going away.
Oh, yeah, Fox is looking much more confident now.
Drivers, brace yourselves. Is he going around it? No, he's not.
It looked like it for a minute. Oh, but he goes for the switchback. And they're side by side going up the hill.
No way.
That's rain.
It's raining. That's quick. That was quick.
That came out of nowhere. And Dondage had to back out. Fox up to P6.
Yeah. Yeah. So, question time. Who pits?
I wouldn't
this
yet.
will get wet very quickly.
It is going to get wet very
don't know
quickly.
What I'd do. I have no idea what I'd do.
J Sarge has lost out to Jinxie.
Right. Yes.
If I was J Sarge, I'd consider.
I'd probably go in.
On those hard tyres, I'd think, I'm out. But he stays out.
Yeah, it's an easy one for hard tyres, but it looks like nobody believes that it's time to pit. Who
Dondage
is pitting? We have Dondage. So does he have any damage as well? Because he lost positions in Aqua Minerale, so we will soon find out. Is anybody else pitting? No, just the enter tyres for Dondage. No damage. Hopefully there won't be a...
B17's out!
No, please no!
Safety car!
Ah.
Strategy goes out the window. Everyone is going to pit for Inters, I think.
Yeah. That's a real shame.
That's a big shame.
This was the interesting bit of the race.
This was going to be the game changer.
Yeah. So now nobody's going to be losing out. No. One person's going to be losing out, and that person is down in P15. It's Dondage because he pit. under green flag situation. He got a bit of safety car, but everybody else is going to have the free pit stop, so he's going to be losing out big time here.
He's really not going to gain a lot of positions off that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame, because he took the risk of pitting. It might have been too early. No, hey, look at how wet this is. He did the right call.
He did. If safety car hadn't come out, he'd be flying right now.
Yeah. Flying and laughing. Oh, that's a real shame. There's so much spray. He would, oh mate, he'd have been like a duck in water.
Literally, yeah.
And Nick has got another 5 seconds. He got 5 seconds earlier on. How many seconds does he have now? Quick look.
Let's have a look at penalties.
Penalties are going to be important.
18 seconds for Nick.
18. Come on.
Ooh. And 3 seconds for Nerd Duncan and Scottish Ninja.
So that's 3 times 5 seconds.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It's very early in the race to have received 15 warnings.
Look at P13.
P13 single track.
Yeah.
He's having a nice little fight back. Oh, he's out.
Have you noticed anything about Martin?
Should I?
Yeah.
He's on the full wets!
He is. And honestly, I think that could be the right call. It's not heavy rain just yet, but imagine how much time he might be saving just from this.
Yeah, indeed. If it's going to get wet that quickly, we could be near full wets at the end of the safety car.
It could be. But we've got definitely another lap after this one. So maybe, just maybe, it might be enough.
Yeah, indeed, because Scottish Ninja at the back, unfortunately, is not going to catch up yet. No. He's retired in the pits.
And he's retired.
With his rear wing damage, you can kind of understand.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, it's the worst thing you can get, because if you get, how's it called, side pod or how's it called, floor damage, I mean, the car's slow as...
But you can drive with it.
Really slow, but you can drive. If you've got rear wing damage, you can still be quick, but until you spin.
Yeah, it's not if you're going to spin, it's when are you going to spin.
Yeah, when you spin.
Yeah.
When and where. And usually it's at the same corners.
Yeah, because when I had rear wing damage at Belgium...
It was horrible.
Pouon's impossible with rear wing damage.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
It's enough with a normal car. So, yeah, we don't blame them for retiring if you've got rear wing damage. That's the worst. That and rear diffuser.
Yeah, absolutely.
You turn, you spin.
Oh, Nick BT said he had no pedals. Oh, that sucks.
I thought there must have been something there.
Yeah.
Getting that many corner cutting penalties and on the formation lap as well, he cut a corner.
Pedal glitch is about the worst thing that you can possibly get.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if your equipment isn't doing what your input is.
Because if you've got an accelerator glitch, you're probably going to spin. And if you've got brake glitch, you're just going to be so slow, there's no winning.
Hey, a memory has just sprung to my mind right now.
What is that of Imola, where we did the GB versus France race, and you PSN messaged me on like lap 2 going, my pedals are gone.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was on headset going, why is that so slow? Move! And then you were like, my pedals aren't working. I was like, oh, right, okay.
It was horrible. It still sometimes happens, especially on Assetto Corsa, but...
Yeah.
It was horrible, like, in the middle of the straight. Hey, you know what? Let's have a quick brake check.
Yeah.
Let's just check everything's good. All right, okay. Checking.
Oh, the brakes are working. Can confirm. Well done.
Yeah, they're working. Oh, Simon was there. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it was like the ultimate own goal in F1 racing.
Yeah.
Taking out your own teammate.
Oh, gosh.
So yeah, that was a painful experience around this track.
It was. But we are going again, so let's see what Sam Flan's going to manage. When's he
Mark
going to
up
go?
into P5.
Yeah, he's having a nice little race.
And the rain is still looking light-ish, but we'll soon see.
Samplan's
When is
going.
Samplan going?
In between the two corners. That's an interesting place to go. But he got a very nice exit out of the final corner. But so did Jinx. He's hanging on in there. Oh, let's turn that off. That spray is getting very heavy.
Indeed. Oh, we've got Krusty T going off track, and yeah, he joins safety, so that's good. We don't want dangerous returns to the track. I'll be having a look at single track to see how he goes along with his hard, full width tyres. He's the only one of those tyres, and he's losing a bit of time for the moment. But
he will for a little bit, but there will come a time possibly where we have to pit for full wets, and he might reap the rewards.
He's actually looking okay.
Monster's out!
Oh.
Safety car!
Oh, no. And Martin is... He's doing his best Bond villain laugh right now. Yeah. He's stroking his... not his cat, his weather app.
Yes. Good little app. Well done.
Thank you very much.
I tell you what, I can hear, because I game them regularly, I can hear Fox right now.
Yeah.
And he is tamping. I can tell he's tamping, and he just wants to get racing.
Yeah, I'd be the same, to be honest, mate.
Yeah.
Just these laps, especially in wet conditions, the safety car is so slow. And
it just ruins your momentum, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Stop and go, and especially in these conditions where you need consistency with rain.
You're getting into a rhythm, and you're thinking, here we go. And then the safety car comes out, and you go, oh, come on.
Yeah. Like, I've waited around for 2 or 3 laps, and this is my reward.
Yeah. But that is what wet weather driving is. It is a race of attrition. You've got to be able to keep your head.
And to be honest, safety cars bring more safety cars on any track, but the walls are pretty close on this track as well.
Yeah.
Around Imola, so, you know, all of that put together, yeah, it's kind of bound to happen. And Dondej has pit for the full wet tyres, so he's the only one who's pit for now. So that's 2 people who believe it's the right tyre to be on.
He's probably on the same thought process as single track. No one else is pitting. Let's get on the wets. It'll benefit me 5-6 laps down the road.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, having said that, it doesn't look like it's overly getting wet at the track.
No, it's even the rain. It looks a bit heavier. The rain, but
it does. But I'm not seeing any likelihood of puddles appearing anytime soon, and that's a clear sign you want your full wets.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You don't get the reflections just yet.
Yeah.
So, but as you say, it's a long-term bet.
Yeah.
If in 2 or even 3, maybe 4 laps, it will still pay off. I think in 4 laps time, if it
could well
starts
do.
Getting heavy rain. But here's a question for you: what do you think if, let's say, next lap the safety car comes in and it's wet conditions? Do you think they can go till the end on wet tyres, or do they have to pit at some point?
I would say at this point in the race, you can probably get a set of wets to the end. Oh, J-Sarge speeding in the pit lane.
Oh.
That
so we know what he's going to be doing. But
really hurt him later in the race. Fox has also pitted.
Yep.
People are, dare I say, starting to panic.
A bit. But
they've seen single track, they've seen Dondej and gone, no, I have to. I just have to do it now.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but for me, the rain now looks heavy. The spray looks a bit denser.
It's looking like we're getting close to the changeover period.
Yeah, I think they've gone for the right bet here. So how many...
And I mean,
the
Fox...
track is a bit shinier.
No, I say this in the nicest way. Fox has been slightly off the pace this race for where he wants to be.
Yeah.
So he's fully gambling on this early change to the wet tyres, paying off that he'll get a load of people when they pit. Basically.
That's exactly it. But what they don't want is another safety car after this.
Well, that's the worry, is that there's now going to be another safety car, and it's neutralised the advantage that he would gain out of it.
Yeah.
But hopefully it should be in this lap, because everyone's on the back now.
Yeah, it should be, yeah. We'll soon get the... Yeah,
There you go.
Alright. It's going to be interesting. Are any drivers going to be pitting this lap? It might
I'd
a bit
be
too early
very
to pit,
surprised.
But, yeah.
However, I
think
see
it's still
puddles.
Yep.
So
beginning
we
to
are
appear.
so close to the switchover period now.
And actually, if you look at the sky and in the distance, it's very...
Oh,
There's
5
a lot of
seconds for
haze.
single track.
Oh! We missed that.
Oh, that's gutting for him.
That- something that might be looked at the stewards if
Possibly, yeah.
there's no pit stops till the end.
And we're away.
Because, it's Mark who's got a slow getaway. He's 1.6 seconds behind.
Jackster
He's
straight into
right
the
at the back.
pits. Single track into the pits. He must have got damage from his contact. Lots of people in the pits.
Look at the onboard of the leaders. I think they're struggling a little bit. I'm looking at J-Sarge right now. Look at J-Sarge's delta on Cross TT. It's going down super quickly.
It is, yeah. It's going down so
This
quickly.
Is full wet tyres, everybody.
We
it's full
are.
wet conditions.
And this, dare I say it, has absolutely played into Fox's hands. As long as there's no safety car, he's going to come out at the end of this lap in P2.
P2, and if he stays within 5 seconds of Sarge...
Safety car!
Oh. Give me break.
Oh, he's going to be fuming. Sam Flan may yet come out ahead of Fox. It's going to be tight.
I think they should make them... You know, the name of the race is pretty long. It's the Emilia Romagna... no,
Italian Premio
Italy,
del da, yeah.
Yeah, I think they should add somewhere Aston Martin safety car into the name as well.
Aramco Aston Martin safety car central.
Yeah. It is the Aston Martin safety car, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was worried I'd be wrong at that point. But those who pit will still be heading out in front of...
Fox has got himself into P2.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That, but Sam Flan is not far behind.
But Sam Flan now has Dondedge in between him and Fox.
Yeah, yeah.
So at least Fox has a breather between him and Sam Flan.
Yeah. One thing that plays in Sam Flan's favour is that he's got the fresher tyres.
He's got much fresher tyres than Dondedge. What, 3 or 4 laps? Yeah, Dondedge is on 3 laps old.
Dabanek.
He's on the Inters. That is... I don't like to say it, but that's a bad strategy call. For me.
From what we know, yeah.
From the deltas we've seen, that's a very bad decision.
Yeah. Very surprising. And Armar's still there. P9, he'll be promoted to P8 soon.
Armar's having a very, very nice race. Will he be promoted? Oh, yeah, because of the penalties, you mean?
Yeah, because of Damanek. Well, no, I was thinking of Damanek is going to have to pit.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, yeah. He's going to have to get off those inters. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I probably didn't use the right words, but... yeah, very stop-and-go race. It's a real shame. Oh, Sam Flan, I thought he was going to spin around there. He probably thought so as well. Yeah, two drivers completely out of position. Airways and single track in P14 and 15.
Yeah.
I mean, they're having a nightmare of a race for the pace they have around this track.
Yeah, absolutely. They had absolutely amazing pace. And single track was on for a massive, massive undercut. And unfortunately...
He was on the strategy.
He was absolutely... He could have easily got himself up into the top 3 that way. And it just hasn't worked out, unfortunately. Through no fault of his own. But he will get back past Damalek now.
And Rendog will have to catch up a bit more quickly than what he's doing right now, please.
Yeah.
One
thing I have noticed, J-Sarge has a 5-second penalty.
Yes, it's when he pit earlier on, he sped into the pit lane.
I completely forgot about that. But it puts Fox in a very comfortable position.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to push, he doesn't have to make a pass. He has to defend, he has to stick to the back of J-Sarge and just take the win through his penalty.
Yeah. It sounds easy.
It's easy to say, isn't it?
It's very easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Around this track, you can just lose it so easily if you break that little bit too late in the first... No, turn 2, because you've got a first turn before. If you break a little bit too late, you're going to be drifting out wide, and if you drift too wide, you're going to get onto the sausage curbs of turn 3, and then you're going to spin around because you've got too much tyre wear in the wet conditions. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to be so precise.
I am not... as I've said before, I'm not a wet weather fan.
Yeah, it's fun, but...
Is it?
Once you get the tyre wear, and... It can be fun, yeah, because it... How would I say that? It makes the track bigger compared to what performance you actually have as Rendog goes around.
That's a real...
Yeah.
And Fox is not caught sleeping.
He goes.
Just trying to force J-Sarge into a mistake. He's a wily racer, is that Fox River 8.
Wily old foxes, how are you?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Jackster's putting Krusty T under a lot of pressure as well. Just didn't quite have the same Villeneuve chicane, unfortunately. Ooh, and runs a little bit wide in the hairpin.
Yeah. Well, the two guys...
Oh, no, Duncan's lost it! Oh, no, please don't, please don't.
How many safety cars is it? The 5th one?
I think that's 4th.
I hope you're wrong.
Do you know what? I don't think Fox minds this one.
Yeah, probably not.
If J-Sarge had any chance of pulling away, he doesn't now. Basically.
Yeah, much less of a chance of pulling away, as you said. But...
Do you pit for fresh wets?
If you're at the back, yeah. I was thinking about it for airways and single track, but...
But they pitted fairly recently. They're already on the freshest tyres on the track.
Exactly. There's only 3 laps of wear, and if they pit again, I think they won't have any fresh wets left.
No, they won't.
And I suspect that they would still enjoy having just another set on the side in case there's a late safety car, like in 6
lap
laps
22?
Maybe even 22, yeah, because...
That's when I think the next one will be.
Well, at the next restart, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they would want the tyre advantage for later in the race. Anyway, that's my way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we still have a few pit stops. Do we have any? We don't. And Rendog has an opportunity to catch up with everybody.
Yes. He will be very, very happy that this safety car happened, because he'll think, thank God I can get back on the pack now.
Yeah. What a race.
This is seriously a race of attrition. Having safety cars this regularly, it's so hard to stay focused.
Yeah. I feel sorry for those guys.
Yeah, honestly, same.
And kind of sorry for Sarge as well, because he's had the 5-second penalty for absolutely ages now, and he's just not had the opportunity to either get rid of it or just create a gap.
Yeah.
To not suffer from it that much.
Do you know what I'm thinking, actually? I'm thinking Fox doesn't like this safety car because he's going to want J Sarge to be 5 seconds ahead of Samplan. Because Samplan's already going to gain a place on Dondedge and get himself up to P3. If he hangs on the back, he gets himself into P2. He's going to want to get as many points over Samplan as humanly possible today.
Yep. You're right. Well, with the laps remaining, Sarge could still pull away.
He could,
Samplan,
provided we don't have another safety car.
5 seconds. Yeah, of course, yeah. But it is 5 seconds. It's hard to pull that gap in 10 laps on a person who's effectively the championship leader.
Yep.
So Sarge is quick, but Samplan is as well.
Yeah, it's a seriously competitive expert tier this season.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, you've got J Sarge, you've got Fox, you've got Sam. It always has, but, you know, last year it was a solid 2-horse race between Fox and Hoseman, basically.
Yes.
This season, you've got, although I think he's out of the title fight now, J Sarge is massively on the pace. You've got Fox, you've got Sam Flan. Jinxie has showed up, and he's really quick. Mark H is very, very quick on his day. Woomax is quick. Martin is quick. Like,
any of those can have just the best of their days and
can easily win the race.
Flying.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping the safety car's about to come in, and we will find out at the entry to the hairpin. The chicane, rather, because that's where it's come in every single lap. 3, 2, 1. Yep, there you go.
Yay, perfect. We're getting perfect at this. I mean, this is our 4th or 5th try. We're getting there.
I know to the millimetre when they're going to call the safety car coming in now.
Have you ever thought of applying for strategies for Ferrari, maybe?
Do you know what?
I mean, there's a vacancy right now. They've got nobody to check the strategies.
I probably wouldn't be much worse than their current strategist. So, you know.
Give it a go, mate. Right.
Let's see when J Sarge is going to go. He goes. I don't know why I went so Dorset there, but he's going.
Ooh. Yeah.
And had a bit of a kick as well. Fox could make a move here. He is gaining.
Oh, no.
Oh, please,
no.
God, no.
No.
But Mylander's on strike. He's like, nah, I've done enough today, boys.
You race now.
It's your turn to actually drive around the track, not mine.
Yeah. Is it Mark?
Mark H is gone.
No, yeah, because Monster's out. I think we don't have any safety cars left.
I think we've used up our allowance.
Yeah.
J Sarge has found his pace, it would seem.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be relieved at that because it's been so many laps since we've actually driven, so he doesn't know if he's got pace on the next yet.
No, we're good. Moving on.
I was going to say he was doing so well, but
all
he had to do was drive well under safety car conditions, so
yeah,
that goes for everybody. Unfortunately today. Yeah, shame to see him out because he's definitely got the pace, and I'm sure he'll be doing well, much better than that in Qatar.
Oh, absolutely. One thing you can be fairly certain of is that it's not going to rain in Qatar. Oh, J Sarge went off.
Off, but he's still 1 point. Oh no, gap's going down. Yeah,
he lost a lot of time there.
Ahead. Yeah, a heck of a lot.
I'm just interested.
1.4 second gap.
Sam Flan's 3.3 off the leader at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. That's the right way to look at this race, through the gap to the leader.
But once he gets going again, Jay Sarge is really quick.
Crusty is a bit of the cork in the bottle. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's retired.
Oh, Mark's out. Oh, he must have got rear wing damage in his spin.
Yeah. Sounds like it. Yeah, it's... Unfortunately for these guys, it's been such a long race with so little to actually do.
Yeah.
If you retire, it's like, oh...
It was all for nothing.
I've gone through all of this, qualifying in a long race for nothing.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them.
I feel really sorry for them.
12 cars left.
This may end up being a race of, if you finish, you get a point.
Yeah. Looks like it, and Womax is not suffering from
Jay
this
Sarge
qualifying
is
ban.
having
He's up to
issues in the
P5.
final sector.
Hmm.
Fox is consistently reading him back in that final sector.
He is, yeah. And Samflan is looking for a move right now. He's using all of his battery.
He doesn't want to
And
get
gets P3
P3
done.
through a penalty. He wants to chase down Fox.
Yep. Bell for P2's potentially the bell for P1.
Yeah.
As things stand.
As it stands, yeah. Single Track is also closing down on Jackster now. This is a man who very much likes wet weather conditions.
He does. I think he practices only in the wet.
Do you know,
Nah, he's very
I say,
quick in the wet.
I don't like wet weather conditions, I'm crap in the wet. I never practice the wet, that's probably why.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a whole different mindset. You don't actually have to drive fast, you have to just drive and be confident on your,
And be
your braking.
consistent.
And, yeah, that's it. It's a whole different mindset.
Jay Sarge is really struggling in this final sector. Here comes Fox.
Oh, Thunder just spun around. So
Oh,
he's got
no.
penalty and he's dropping down the order. And he's got no wing.
Oh, and Sam Flan's had a big moment. He's 2 seconds off of Fox now.
Yep. So that must be something to do with Dondej. Is there any damage? No, it doesn't. He doesn't have any visual damage, Samflan, but I'm wondering if Dondej maybe missed his braking point and went into the back of
Might have done.
of Samflan.
Hopefully he
not,
doesn't
because
have
that
any
would be-
rear wing damage.
Exactly, yeah. You don't want that to be the end of his race, but he's
Nope.
kind of closing in.
Yeah, he's getting there.
6 seconds now. Yep.
But Womax has closed down on Sam Flan as well.
Yeah, and he won't care about the championship fight. He wants to get up to
Yeah.
the...
He's come from P20, and do you know what?
Yeah.
What a fantastic race by Womax. P20 to P4
Yeah.
so far.
Keeping it clean, staying in the race, being quick.
Yeah.
He was quick in quali, so he knows he's got the pace, and he's trying to get what he deserves.
Absolutely.
And Armagh,
Armagh!
P5.
What a race by Armagh. I tell you what,
I mean, it's nearly a... Oh, no, nothing.
Fox has found some serious pace now. And is right
Is
on
it
the back of Jay Sarge.
I think Sarge has dropped the pace a bit because Samflan has been catching up as well. He's
Yeah.
1.2 seconds behind
Oh, as
Samflan.
Fox runs really
And-
wide out of the
ooh.
chicane, though. My
This is
curse
where
is
the
absolutely
nerves will
on
be
point
tested.
today.
This is where the nerves will be on point today.
I'm going to be in a lot
over
of
this
trouble when
point
I
of the race.
rejoin that party later.
Samflan. Oh, no, I was going to say single track. He locked up into the first regatta, and
Jackster's
spinning
lost
around.
it.
There might be a few Dutch swear words there. It's a tough race because all these wet tires are starting to get some wear. So
Yeah.
tires are starting to lock up into corners, and grip is falling away.
Can also confirm from racing Azerbaijan Tier 1 earlier this season, no ABS is disgusting. No ABS in the wet is really disgusting.
Yeah, definitely. It's with inters it can still be okay, but
In full wets, it is
wet,
vile.
it is a challenge. I mean, when it's like that, that's what I do. I bring the brake pressure down,
Yeah,
just not to look up at all.
yeah.
Right, the battle at the front. Samflan is still closing in, and very quickly, Fox
Yeah.
had a very bad exit out of the Variante Alta. Crusty gets a 3-second penalty. That's further food for thought for Martin.
Yeah.
Trying to recover from a very unlucky race he's had.
Samflan's not getting the exit out of the final corner, though, which Fox does seem to be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Fox is very cleverly choosing where to and where not to use his tyres.
Yep. It's going to be interesting. Well, is it? I was thinking. You've disconnected.
I've disconnected.
Okay. I'll try to invite you back. Yeah. I've sent you an invite.
I am so sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. We are just currently sat looking at my F1 world.
Well, I'll try and...
I'm in. Spectate.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
We're rejoining everyone. I'm so sorry about that. I do not know what happened. This is where I come back and everyone's died.
Sarge is giving it everything. He's got nearly a 3-second gap. He's got 5 laps left to find 2.5 seconds.
And we're in!
Oh, Rendog.
Just as Rendog leaves! Oh, my curse today, I tell you what. I rejoin and death for another driver. And Samflan is right on the man of Fox! Which way is Fox going to defend this side by side? Who's going to be braver? Oh, just close the door on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this race has been long, but it's been worth the wait. We've got a gigantic battle for
this is a monumental battle for P2, which at the moment as it stands is still a battle for P1, really.
Sarge is loving this.
He can just drive away. He could yet take a win. Oh, big kick for Samflan. Womax can have half a look now.
He's going for it.
He got a better exit and he gets through. That is a huge result for Fox. Oh, but then Fox runs really wide.
No way.
Oh, Womax could get 2 places here. And he does. He makes the move through Aqua Minerale. But then as a massive kick, Fox is coming back again.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
This is the battle we've been waiting for.
And Sarge has got a 5-second gap.
Yeah, that battling has paid off for J Sarge. Oh, he's had a moment though because he's suddenly lost half a second. Now Samflan and Fox have to completely recompose.
Yeah. Yeah, and as it stands for Fox, it's still an opportunity to pull 6 points out of Samflan if he manages to finish ahead of Womax and Samflan in 4th. But Womax is quick. He is quick.
He is very quick.
He's putting away slightly, and no, he's being caught up right now. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting final 4 laps here. They're not side by side anymore, but Samflan is right there.
He's pulled right back up, yeah. Oh, Damalek's right on the back of single track as well, just to jump away quickly. But single track is just more confident in the corners. So let's jump back up to Samflan for the moment. Yeah, Wumax is definitely getting better exits. Three seconds for Damalek.
Yeah. Coming up to lap 30, most drivers will have 13 laps of wear on the tyres. Sarge and Fox will have 15 laps of wear. So, okay, most of them were under safety car conditions, but you still get some wear out of that.
You do, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how much tyre life is left and how hard they can battle, as Jackson gets 3 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunate for him.
Yeah, how much...
Oh, Sunflan gets a much better exit out of that chicane! They're side by side. Are they going to go side by side through the Villeneuve chicane? Surely not! Sunflan backs out.
Yeah, that was a smart thing to do. I'm not sure 2 goes into Villeneuve.
No.
Not in these conditions.
Not in dry conditions, let alone these conditions.
Olma still going strong. He's okay. The guys ahead have been battling, but he's only 6 seconds behind them.
Yeah. Single track got past Damalek.
Sarge just checked out.
Sarge, yeah, he's just gone.
Yeah, he's out of pace. He showed it on the hard tyres. He showed it on the wet tyres.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing racing from him.
If he can get in clean air and let other people battle, he's gone.
And yeah, Womax has pulled away as well, so
he has.
The title challengers have themselves to race against.
Yeah. Oh, Sunflan did much better through the double left-hander there.
So close. So close. And we've got, is it 2 laps left? Yep, 2 laps left.
Yeah. 3 seconds for Don Dedge.
2 absolutely crucial laps for the championship. Because we've got a Mercedes and a Red Bull battling, and
oh no, don't go there.
They could be on
don't
level
say
points it. Going to the final race in the...
Oh, this is crazy.
In the Arab Peninsula.
Yeah. Oh no. It's 21 all over again.
I know who my bet will be on. Let's just see how this goes.
We just hope there's no late safety car.
Yeah.
But Fox is holding Sam Flat off for the moment. I don't want to say too much because I've been cursing people left, right and centre. Oh, he gets a kick!
There's too much intensity in this.
Basically, this is more or less, as we get to the pit straight, Sam Flan's last opportunity to make a move.
Yeah. They'll be giving it everything. Their batteries can be empty at the end of this race because they'll be giving all of it. As we go for one last time on this straight towards Tamburello. Can
Fox gets a nice exit.
Sam Flan close it.
Fox has plenty of ERS to fight with as well.
Oh.
Sam Flan has better wings, but Fox can hold him off. Oh, Sam Flan had a huge moment.
That could be crucial.
That could be massive. 2.5 second gap on the last lap.
Yeah, so that battle is over.
It's not over, but it's looking pretty certain at this point.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm Fox right now, I'm just bringing the car home. I don't need to...
absolutely.
Push it, you know. And we're going to have, as it stands, we don't know about penalties and whatever, as Crusty T has spun around into Tamburello. We're going to have...
Sunflan gets 3 seconds as well now! Now I would say it is over for Sam Flan. He's not going to take it to Fox now.
It is over now.
Yes. Single track got past Armar at some point.
Yeah. How did that happen? There was a massive gap.
Yeah, I mean, single track does just love wet weather conditions.
I
Basically.
think Arma's letting people through, is he? No, he's not.
J Sarge will take the win, even with his penalty. And Fox will come home in third. And Sam Flan will come home in fourth. So they will go into the final race on level pegging.
You couldn't write this.
You
could look into the history books.
This is crazy. Unbelievable. Dondedge is right on the back of Jackster, who's got the penalty advantage. Jackster's got 3 second less penalty, so even if Dondedge was to make the move, Jackster's gonna get P9. And there we go.
After all these safety cars, it was worth it.
That was an incredible battle at the end. Oh my gosh.
That battle is worthy of a championship fight. That's brilliant. Honestly, well done to everybody because it stayed clean. I mean, especially for Sam Flan and Fox because it could so easily go wrong when you're in a championship fight. But it stayed clean. It stayed spectacular.
Yeah.
And just a spin at the end, but that shows how hard they were pushing. And he spun just like that. And
exactly.
And no, but honestly, well done, guys. That was really good, really entertaining.
Yeah,
it was. We had that was good.
It was such a long race, but what a race it was in the end. Absolutely brilliant racing there. So your provisional finishing position, obviously we've got stewarding to go. J Sarge takes the win, followed by Womax and Fox River 8 rounding out the podium. Followed by Sam Flan, Single Track, Armagh, Damalek, Bit, Jackster and Dondedge takes the final points position. Crustia T was our final finisher with Rendog, Mark H, Jinxie, Airways, Nerduncan, Mornster, Nick BT, Scottish Ninja and B17 all DNFing. So who's your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, there's several guys who actually did well in this race and got unlucky. I'm thinking of Martin because he finished in P5, but he had a good strategy call. There's Alma who did really well. He finished in P6.
Yeah.
But we've got two guys at the front here. Sarge did the job. He got a 5-second penalty, still won. So amazing job by him. But Womax, he qualified. What was it, third?
Yeah.
Got sent to the back of the grid.
And still finished in P2.
Yeah, didn't further elaborate, and I would go for Womax because he had really good pace out there.
I can't disagree. He showed his pace in quali, he got chucked to the back, he still finished P2. What more can you say? Fantastic race from him. Really well done. So thank you all for joining us for what was a crazy Tier 2 race, and thank you for joining me, Ant.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a long one, but it was worth it in the end.
Yeah. And we'll be back basically as soon as possible because Elite Tier is supposed to start now, but we'll be starting as soon as is humanly possible. We hope to see you there. Good night.